All right. Gary Brodsky Show, host Gary Brodsky. That will happen. We're going to talk about mindset and a few other things. Mindset is everything, you know that. You've heard it, you've read about it, you've seen the seminars, you've seen the YouTube videos, you name it, you've seen it. But now, I don't know who's watching, but I want to invite, and I'll make this invitation again during the show as more people pop in. Ever went to a webinar, GaryRoth.com, go there, click on webinars. I met this fascinating gentleman, John Phillips, and I had a session with him today on hypnosis, and this guy is a master. And if you don't sign up, you're really missing a lot, because you will come out a better person, more confident, more powerful, more self-assured, more of everything else you want. Special webinar tomorrow night. We both have to shuffle our schedules around. John Phillips, a master hypnotist. Check it out at GaryBrodsky.com. Webinars, seats are flying. So I hope to see you there. It's amazing. He will transform you. And I tell you something, I was with him today. I said, okay, I'll take a session. Amazed. I was blown away. It takes a lot to blow me away. But just letting you know that. But all really is mindset, isn't it? As you believe it, so as you become. But really, the power that we talk about is not the conscious mind. The conscious mind, you can change your mindset. It's really the subconscious mind is 99% of what you are, who you are, what you'll do, and everything that's happened to you, including me. I'm not exempt. I try to get exempt status. They wouldn't give it to me. Of programming your subconscious mind. Because what you think today is going to be your experience, maybe not tomorrow, maybe the day after, maybe a week from now, maybe a year from now. So you got to really guard your thoughts. That's really important. And just taking off of that little message right there. Next, I want to talk about manipulation of women. Right? Let's talk about that, because this is not going to be politically incorrect speech by my standards. But every time I say manipulation of women, people say, something, oh, that's horrible. I'm not talking about guys going out manipulating women. That's not at all what I'm talking about. Women have been manipulated from being loving, caring girlfriends, wives, fiancés, to man haters. They all want to be executives. Everything is sexual harassment to them. Why? Their mind was manipulated by the media. So that's why I have a lot of audio programs on how to work the mind, how it's manipulated, so that you can overcome their real zombification programming that has not only affected women, but what happens is, and this is an old story, it's happened in every culture, tragically it's happening here, is that when a woman's mind is programmed by basically the media and everything else out there that you can think of, men will start to change their character to accommodate a programmed mind. Very dangerous to do that. Very dangerous. And now I see it all the time. Guys are bending over backwards, forwards, sideways to try to please a woman who does not know how to be pleased, or not know how to love or be romanced. It's really sad. And I feel bad for the women, because I see these women, I watched them over the years. They're in their 20s. It's like, oh man, this, oh, I don't need that, I don't need this in my life. Then they hit like 35, like, what the fuck happened? But now they're caught in this mindset again, programmed mindset of doing what the media wants them to do. And men have been caught in this castrating mindset of feeling that they're ineffective, worthless, and all sorts of other stuff we all know about. Why am I enjoying this? But a lot of programs I could recommend, Power Self-Talk, this stuff works. You're talking to yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No vacations, no holidays. You may as well talk to yourself the right way. You can do anything with the right mindset. And that's why I wanted to invite you to tomorrow's webinar, because that will amp it up a millionfold. This guy is a master. So just letting you know that. And let's see if there's any questions yet, which I doubt, because people tell you don't ask questions. They just sit there and, we have a real problem out here. A real problem. I don't see ambitions on guys. Nothing. I am amazed how unambitious and unproductive we have become as a society. I know Donald Trump says this, but it's also a fact. We don't have victories anymore. We don't have winners anymore because we don't have a winning mindset anymore. I'll tell you a story that amazed me. I've been in the web business for many years. Successful website, very. I'll admit that. And not one person's ever emailed me and go, hey, I don't really have a job. I'm out of work. How can I start that? Nobody asks questions. Nobody wants to discover or find out anything. And we have to form a group think that says, I want to get better in life. I am not going to be complacent. I want to go forward. And it sounds like, if I said this in the 70s, people go, well, I got 25 businesses here. I'm starting another corporation. Now, nothing. No ambition. People are unemployed. I cannot give work to. Paying work. No, I'm sorry. Why not? Well, I have things to do. What? Well, I have to play my computer. Okay. That's the society we've become. And it's just really a sad state of affairs. And I want to help everybody with that. So, chair@GaryBrodsky.com. A lot of people are. And those are unfortunately the people who watch this show. But let's talk about manipulation of women, because it's not guys who are doing it. Guys can't even get a fucking phone number. It's the media that has made women into these very cold, unempathetic, women out there. That's just the story of today. So you got to be one step better. You got to know your game like nobody else. And you're going to find it at GaryBrodsky.com. Okay, that may be the last plug, but there'll probably be a few more. Just letting you know. All I hear is, everybody's calling each other racist and sexist and thatist and thisist. And it's great. It's divide and conquer. If you're being divided, you're conquered, okay? I said this on one of my webinars, and it's so true. And I say it a million times, and you're going to hear this again. A woman laughing is a woman conquered. Plain and simple. She's laughing, she's yours. And you don't know how to close a deal? I'm going to do a webinar on that probably Wednesday night. So I hope you show up there. Because I'll repeat this again, for lack of knowledge, you will fail. And so many people are failing now, not as bad for lack of knowledge, but worse for not even wanting to obtain knowledge. Really, if I had a bookstore that said, hey, free books, no one would probably show up. All right, we got my friend Chris here. Hi, Chris. Okay, let's get rolling here. Hey, good evening, Kristen. How are you? I've been reading Donald Trump's new book. Oh, I gotta know about it. I got it ordered. It'll be here sometime next week. Crippled America. It's appalling just how bad things have become in Washington. Even the people who run this country don't play to win. That's why the U.S. is in the shape it's in. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and it should be obvious. It should be obvious. It's not. People have decided to go into a state of willful ignorance with cognitive dissonance. It's just tragic. You can tell somebody, something, I heard this, and that. Oh, it's not true. They don't want to hear the details of facts, nothing. We've got a world of whiners, crybabies, men act like teenage girls, little bitches. That's how they act. And they go, I can't get women. Really? What a shock. Amazing. But this show is about some questions. And, hey, Chris, if you're coming to tomorrow's webinar, I'm telling you, it's going to be great. Just letting you know that. Personalized everything. And I would love you to spread the word. Pick the wrong day to stop smoking. Just joke. Yeah, they want to make sense of humor illegal or jokes, which is kind of funny unto itself. But really, it is a sad situation out there. But the good news, and there's always good news, is that if you're alpha today, all these problems are absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you're alpha today, you can get the woman you want, the money you want, the job you want. All you need is ambition and knowledge. Two things that guys do not want today: ambition and knowledge. Why? I guess they've been beaten out of it. And I meet so many people who are beaten out of it. It's just disgusting. It really is. It is a disgrace what guys have turned into, and it's a disgrace what women have turned into. Now, you have these there's like 12,000 genders now. When it was two, it was hard enough. Now, it's just gotten to the point of sickness. They have this Barbie doll commercial out now with guys playing with Barbie dolls, little kids. They really want to fuck your head up. That's why you got to alpha up and not let this shit get to you. Oh, we can get you mad, get you pissed off, but don't adapt to it. Okay, let's get some questions here. Gary Brodsky, 123 at AOL.com. Slow night, I guess. But that will change shortly. People usually jump in at about 11:30. I don't know why. Okay, nice picture. Okay, back to what I was talking about. You don't see the look of pride on people's faces anymore. The look of like, hey, I'll take care of that for you. You got a problem? Give me a call. You don't hear that anymore. It's gone. They have replaced, through social programming, candlelit dinners and romantic walks and all that stuff that women always talked about. They don't talk about it anymore. With what? Nothing. A bullshit dream of, I want to be a CEO. I want to be a CEO. Well, let me tell you something. Anybody who wants to be a CEO, $240, you have a corporation and you're a CEO. Simple. But people rather go into the job market for a title. Just insane how people are brainwashed into insanity. They've taken a God-fearing country and made them into an atheist country. And people fall for it every minute of every day. And let's see if there's a question here. It's going to be one of those nights. It says, look, it's going to be one of those nights. Thanks. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. This is an interactive show. You're supposed to send me some questions. But instead, people just sit there quiet. I had a webinar. Beautiful one. It's on the audio program. It's how to be a gigolo. Right now, today's economy is probably not the easiest way to make a fortune. Got a whole bunch of them out there. Nice recordings, and I give you all the information you need. But when I did the live webinar, some of them live, some of them recorded, there were like 30 guys on there, and maybe one or two asked questions. Now, if you're afraid to talk, I mean, it's pretty sad. And the proof of that is people would rather text than call. I know guys who have text girlfriends. I've never met them, but they text them. So let's get this thing rolling now. Okay, there are so many ways to bypass the political correct bullshit and stuff like that with women. It's a breeze. And I'll be having some shows on that, but all the audios cover that. None of the audios are about overt or whatever would be considered sexual harassment. It's all about winning the heart. You don't go for the head, you go for the heart. You go for the emotions. Guys have forgotten how to do that. Well, it's all there. GaryBrodsky.com. Okay. Still moving along. I'm not even going to look for questions anymore. When the phone buzzes, I'll know. Maybe it's the chair. I don't know. Nice relaxed, right? Hey. Yeah, but again, I saw myself in the monitor. Uh, this big seating arrangements things, which I always find. I remember, by the way. I have not. I just like to play around and see what's out there. And you always hear this one. Well, if you have the money, you'll get the women. Really? Who told you that bullshit? And why'd you fall for it? There were women there at $10,000 a date. And guess what? I talked to them. Guys are paying it. So money and women do not go hand in hand. Yeah, not at all. Here's guys who've made it. Some guys, 10,000 a day. That adds up pretty quick. And the girls that dictate the rules. Again, more and more belittling of men, putting them down, and it's just sad. But again, I got to keep saying, if you know how to be alpha today, any woman you want, you go out there, go that one, that one, that one. If you know how to approach her, if you know what to say, how to stand, what to do, how to correct, great audio, by the way. Change your body language, change your life. It's out there. GaryBrath.com. And it works. I've had doctors call me, well, that stuff's just amazing. It really works. So, the wind is kicking up. So far, only 2 questions tonight. One was a nice compliment. And this is what's happening. People are getting more and more into technology, cannot talk, cannot speak, cannot even text. I wonder what's next. You just sit there. I am glad I am not part of this millennial generation. They actually want to censor free speech, which is funny because nobody's talking to each other anyway. They're self-censorship. Disgusting. But anyway, I got a movie I want to recommend to everybody. I was blown away. It's at Amazon, and it cost $1.99 or $2.99 to watch it. Well worth the price of admission. It's Andy Griffith. Yep, Andy Griffith. First movie, by the way. A Face in the Crowd. What a powerful movie. I saw it about 6 times. Could not believe it. Amazing. Really showing you how media manipulates the mind. Because I'll watch a black and white movie. And I'll watch movies that, before they started becoming social programming vehicles. No movie today is worth shit because you used to care about a character. People still talk about, Captain Kirk or whatever, or Vito Corleone. There's no characters today. Nothing. The whole thing is to push the agenda of really separating the sexes, which is, and adding some new ones all around it too. We have a horrible butt-worshipping, confused, politically correct culture, which will destroy us. It's just a proof for a credit card. I think the biggest enemy of America and the most dangerous is political correctness. It is a weapon, designed to be a weapon and very effective. You can't say what you want. You can't act the way you want. Well, they tell you you can't. You can. The guy who's not politically correct is the guy who's going to be the winner. But no, it is so sickening to see these politically correct guys and women walking around because a couple of people decided that's what you're going to say, that's how you're going to think, and that's how you're going to live. Okay. So, yeah. The foot is a little stuck on this one. So I've been ranting and raving. And again, I'm just going to make one point. Alpha wins. Everything else does not win. It is the alpha that wins everything. And then some guys are going to chime in, but it's okay to be beta. If you want to lose, it's okay. Alphas have this lifestyle. Okay, I'll explain it real simple. You have women, you have business opportunities, you crash and burn, you get up, you go back, and your life looks like this. That's good. That's good. Because otherwise it's flatlined and you're dead. Think about that. And I'm going to check for questions and nothing. Nothing. Ah, question, finally. Hey, Dr. Alpha's finally back. Okay, let's take this question here. How you doing? Good. I went to grab a cup of coffee. The girl at the counter asked me if I needed anything else. I told her to give me her phone number. Her shift was going for another 3 hours. I found an armchair, sat down to enjoy my coffee, spread out and sat like a man. That's important. I'm glad you brought that up. Some goddamn male third wave feminist jerk off starts bothering me saying, you can't sit like that. Oh, they do that everywhere. It's disgusting, isn't it? Elgin said, yeah? And who's going to fucking stop me? I love saying that shit. You? I laughed. He starts threatening to get the manager to kick me out. So he gave in and said, oh, things disappeared. So I gave in and said, all right, I'll stop. So I got up, took the lid off my coffee, and splashed it in his face. This asshole deserved it. Beautiful work. Thank you, Dr. Alpha. We'll be taking care of it. Sorry about the delay. Hey, God bless you too. And thank you for such a nice letter. I now have your address, and it will be taken care of. Can you send it again and say, do not open? Because I just want to make sure it goes to order processing tonight. People are going to be working here tomorrow morning early, and I want to get this taken care of. So just please send it again, say, do not open. You know, we do a lot of business, and sometimes things do get mixed up. I know it's not as bad as Alex Jones, but it works. I should get a guest host of these shows because sometimes I'm in too good a mood to do them. And yeah, when you talk about this reality of what people become today, it can fuck your mood up. You know what I'm talking about? And I had some blood gold today, and I gotta tell you something. I'm just like, I can't stop doing things today. It's like I want to do the next thing, next thing. But people don't want what's good for them. I know that. I was a kid, you know, Brussels sprouts, whatever. People want to just tune out, and just live their life playing games. You're a goddamn adult. Act like one. It's really a disgrace. Really a big disgrace. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick soda break. And then cover a few points about this whole thing about men shouldn't sit like men. So give me a brief second here. I could turn on music, but I'm not in the mood for that shit. I'll say this again for those who haven't seen it. Men sit like men. We take up space. That is how, and that's a great way to build testosterone. We take up space. Would you respect the guy who sat like this? No. The guy sits like this. Gets much more respect. But the guys, even today, most guys, not all, want respect. Do you want power? I think people are afraid of it. I think you're goddamn scared of it. Because that means you're accountable to yourself. You do nothing, you're accountable for nothing. I'm not opening that. They said not to open. I'm listening. I will forward that after the show. But I just, it's gotten to me. The way guys are acting, it's gotten to me. I go to the gym. No one's lifting heavy weights anymore. It's bad for you, you know, that fucking voice. Incredible. You want your voice better, deeper, more powerful? DHEA at GaryBrodsky.com. Also relieves stress, builds muscle. Yeah, I'm the proof of that. It didn't come easy. You can hardly. I don't kill myself in the gym. DHEA. Biology drives behavior. Behavior also drives biology. And it's all there on all the audio, so I'm not going to do it again here. But I'm going to wait for one more question. If a question doesn't come in, I'm just going to cut off the show. Because there's enough people watching, there should be some questions. But tomorrow night, great webinar. Really going to change your life. If you want, unless you want to just, no matter how good you're doing, you'll be doing better. No matter how bad you're doing, you'll be doing good. So GaryBrodsky.com webinars, check it out. Just go to GaryBrodsky.com. Because I'm not too good at navigating sites either. Drop down menu webinars and yes. Oh, a question on texting. Which is funny because I texted a question on texting, so we'll see that one out. Like I personally hate texting. It's a quick, on my way text, it's fine. I agree with that. But to have conversations by text, give me a fucking break. I have a friend ask me why he get annoyed when he constantly texts me. I answer, I hate texting. Why? I answered with conviction, because I'm not a 13-year-old girl. Oh, I'm going to use that one. Thank you. That's why. Yeah, texting is, I do have a great audio on texting. Even though texting, I hate it as much as you do, it is here to stay and it is not going away. And if this doesn't get some questions soon, I warn you now, I will do a Bernie Sanders impersonation. That's it. I am not playing games here. So I get back to my, work this shit. But yeah, anybody agree today? Because it's a fact. Being alpha, you're going to win. And, it's like, I can tell you how you can have Donald Trump as a personal business advisor. Napoleon Hill. It's called books, okay? That's it, books. And I like that these guys read here. They're sending some texts. Guys don't read anymore. Nothing for self-improvement. I have one of these YouTube clips up, a little bit more powerful than tonight. But do something every day to improve yourself. And if you can't think of what to do for yourself, do something for somebody else, because that really will help improve yourself. Looks like I'm talking to the dead tonight. That's funny. Hey, Tom, good evening and welcome to the show. It's a nice big question here, and I will read it the right way with glasses. My Sherry. So wrong glasses. So many new glasses. I tried to make this into a monocle, but it was a little too big. Don't go there. Tommy? Okay. Hi, Gary. I've noticed how the media is constantly promoting Supergirl as an empowering role model for women. Jeb Bush made a comment saying that Supergirl was hot, and he got criticized by the actress starring in the show and most of the media, as if what he said was wrong. All we see are, sorry about this, all we see are these stupid movies and TV shows where women play superheroes or people that kick everyone's ass, especially in Tarantino's movies, including any guy they happen to come up against. It's completely unrealistic. But are we supposed to be the role models for today's women? Also, we never hear about role models for guys anymore. That is so true, Tom, and thank you for joining the show. That just pumped some new life into me. We don't. Media is there to brainwash you. School is there to brainwash you. The news is there to brainwash you. I am here to help unwash it. Or at least you're going to be brainwashed. You can be brainwashed to anything. At least you should have some control into what you're going to be brainwashed into. You can wash your brain and rinse it out, clean it out, and have a great life. But it's a constant bombardment of brainwashing. Ads pop up everywhere. Every time you see it, you're getting jabbed, you're getting jabbed, you're getting jabbed. There's only a limit to how much people can take. And men have no role models today. Men have none. And if they have a role model, it's some jerk off feminist guy. They say, oh, this guy great. No, he's not. No, he's not. You know, when I was young, we had Schwarzenegger. Uh, uh, Muhammad Ali. Uh, we had male shows, Star Trek, Gunsmoke, Rifleman, Combat. Now what do they have? I don't even know because I don't watch television. I have no clue. I don't watch. That's how much TV I don't watch. But yeah, we're getting this hot now. Now people start to come in. All right, a couple more minutes, and I will do the Bernie Sanders invitation because I just can't control myself. But I gotta have a cigarette first. But now all new people coming in, seriously, join tomorrow night's webinar. You'll come out a better man or woman for it. You'll know how to play your own mind. And seriously, seats are going. I suggest you get one. But guys, you don't sign up until it's too late. Like, what happens to the webinar? Well, what happens is you signed up too late. I don't want to see that. Because you know who signs up? The super wealthy New World Order people who, despite the fact that they suck, they know knowledge is power. Most guys don't. Most guys think, well, most guys don't think anymore. You know, some guy once said this, and if he's out there, please chime in. Whatever happened to the American guys with the killer eyes and the killer ambition and the killer drive? What happened? It wasn't removed surgically. We just stopped having it. It's really a sad, sad state of affairs. This is kind of a relaxed show thing, not really my hyping thing, because I went through this thing with this guy today to relax, and I've been just relaxed in my life, which is good, but amazing. Okay. Is there some role model? Jerk off Dr. Alpha has probably kicked him in the testicles. If men want a role model, look no further than Gary Brodsky. Thank you so much. I really appreciate stuff like that. I really do appreciate that. Wow, this is great. Yeah, the good stuff comes here at the end. I took a quick listen to that Stevie Wonder song today. I remember you doing that invitation, and you did that invitation show quickly. Coincidence or mind sync? I don't believe in coincidences. I do not believe coincidences do not exist. There's a whole spiritual world out there that we have been so far cut off from. And that's why, you know, somebody just brought ancient knowledge and wisdom. It's all on there. People have forgotten. People are so disconnected from the world they live in that people don't even know how to make a phone call. They don't know how to get a date. And, you know, I have some audios on dating. And the reason I stress that is guys go on a date and then they call me up from the cell phone and go, help, I'm on a date. I don't know what to do. I don't want to see anybody else get like that. It's got to be really embarrassing. But do guys even date anymore? Even women are complaining they don't get asked for dates anymore. Why? The guys are scared. It's very simple. That's why it's so important today to be alpha. You're not going to run into that. Hey, new people, how you doing? Mr. M, I'll call you. I can't pronounce your first name. Yes, this is the email address to ask questions. Did I get that right? You've got the right. And for those who don't have it, Gary Brodsky 123 AOL. And yes, you got the right place to ask the questions. So I'm waiting for a question. Otherwise, you're getting the Bernie Sanders invitation. That's it. I'm more soda. I try to give up soda for like a week. Yeah, I think I do a little dieting. See what happens? I gained 4 pounds. Fuck that shit. It's all state of mind. Seriously, state of mind is everything. You know, the power of incantations, if you do it, and that's a GaryBrodsky.com on sale right now. If you do it, you will change your life. You can't not change your life. You know, I saw this click on these things, these ads. I watch them, and it's always like, well, it's time for you. You know, it's all about, you know, you have males have no libido, they have no this or that, and that's true for the most part. A lot of supplements are really good, but it's becoming so epidemic that every commercial is about that. They hear it enough, you're going to become it. And that's why I recommend braintrainpower.com for everyone, including you, and you. You, man. But, no, the show's going fast. Okay, the question this guy asks is this the place to ask questions? That's a good question. Yes, this is the place. I bought a seat to the webinar. Looking forward to it. Chris, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. That's the wind out there. Oh, there goes one of my trees. I just got to look at this next question. Can you type smaller than this? All right, more people are coming in now, which means I'll probably be stuck here. Starting out light, getting into this now, getting so fucking mad at the other PUAs. I'm not a PUA, I'm a seduction master, and I know what the hell I'm doing. And so many people can attest to that you don't even do tests with. Just having to mention it. Why not? But let me just get this other question taken care of. And I'm going to have to do the Bernie Sanders invitation. It's not a long one, so don't worry. Ready? Here we go. I'm trying to do it without laughing. Oh, the top 2% of the top 1% of the top 1% of the top 2% of less than the 1%, 1.110% of 0%, 0.1% control all the wealth of the country. Oh, that's my Bernie Sanders. Junius, how the hell are you? The magic mirror. In the past week, you asked for the webinars. They have been coming to me a couple of days late. Do you know about that? I do now. Well, now you know. Juniors, don't miss this one. GaryBrodsky.com, webinars, sign up right now. Because seats are going right now as I'm speaking. And these are guys who are not watching the show. The man wanted to know about a question. Well, now I ask a question. Whoa, good question. Hey, I don't know what it is, a big one. You want a big one? I got the big one. Okay, how to say that. I'm surprised I'm not getting more things about how great that Bernie Sanders invitation was. I'm at a university. Text this girl once in a while. She responds only once in a while. At first, she never texted. I'm confused. It's hard to contact her. She said she has a lot of work to make up to, and I finally saw her. I stopped in the middle of the road to confront her. I spent some time with her 2 days ago. We hung out and played a game, Cube, talked about her troubles, and he laid down? Okay. Well, I'll keep reading. I didn't know what to do. She told me her boyfriend will be with her yesterday. What should I say? What should I text? And what should I do the next time I come over there again? She said her boyfriend lives an hour away, so I'm sure he will want to. It sounds like you're taking her way too seriously and you give a shit about her reactions. You can't. He who cares less wins. You care too much. Texting. First of all, you're texting, you get into the danger zone. People want things that have value. I get calls in every week for, I'll guarantee if our product does not get you laid, parlayed and relayed once a day, twice on Sunday, your money back or the knife to cut off with. Now, this knife's been in my family for years. I don't mean in my family, but yeah, for years. People keep sending me texts. How do I get this knife? Why? They're rare. They don't make them anymore. People want value of things that are scarce. Oh, I'm sorry. You become scarce. Don't care what she thinks of you. Care what you think of her. Changes the whole dynamic of the game. That's the mindset. That's the big message for tonight. When guys will say, what does she think of me? Who gives a fuck? What you think of her. Now that counts. That changes your whole world, the entire dynamic on everything. Excuse me while I pick this up. Okay. Okay, she laid down. Gary, I don't know what you mean by she laid down. So how I arrange to see if I don't text her? Oh, text her, but don't take it seriously. I've seen too many guys, and I'm sure you have too, and I'm saying you one of them, maybe you are, suffer. I mean, really suffer. We're talking like agony here. Because they texted a girl and they didn't get a text right away. Now, when you send a text, don't expect an answer. Send a text that does not require an answer. Send a text that just stirs her emotion up. Like, hey, babe, love you. Hey, babe, need you. Hey, you blow me away. It doesn't require an answer. But what it's going to do is get her thinking about you, and that's what you want. You don't want an answer. You want her thinking about you. That's part of the texting game at GaryBrodsky.com. You don't want an answer. You don't text to get a text back. You text to get an emotional response. Hey, girl, you rock. Leave it. She's going to think about that all night. Wow, he said I rock. Next thing she's going to rock. You're going to program her mind. Okay? There's your answer. And it's going to work. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Okay, back to square one. No, just kidding. I can't with the questions of the girl at college. Okay. Have you ever heard anything about the 13 zodiac signs? Yes, I have. Don't want to get into it tonight. I have other shows where I really talk about that stuff, but glad you brought it up. Okay, here's another question. What should I say if I text her? How do I avoid suffer without text? What she do respond? It's, again, okay, just text to start emotion. Don't expect text back, okay? End the story. Just text her this, okay? Hey girl, you rock. Always genderize your text, okay? Big text news. You're texting a girl, genderize the text. Hey woman, hey girl, hey lady, or use her name. That's going to make the difference between a failure and a success. You want more information? GaryBrodsky.com. The texting game, you play to win. Or don't play at all. And that's a fact. Jack. All right, you're right. This is the best text. My favorite text, I came up with this years ago, and I know this women are watching. Oh, you got me with that one. Fuck 'em. This is the best text. Get naked and love the hell out of me. Fantastic text. It works. They're all the great text on that audio, the texting game. Okay. Again with this girl at college. This girl I went out with her friends. I'm not into her, but it was fun. She made it seem like we were an item. She made it seem, okay? Fuck what she did. It's what you do that counts. Sorry about getting a little excited here. She made it seem like we were an item at dinner with her friends. So I avoid this and at the same time flirt with her friends. Okay, good. I misread the question. And do more than flirt, okay? But yeah. All right, I'm going to be wrapping this up soon. So, seriously, sign up for that webinar because I will definitely get you in there with a super hypnotist that will really change your life. I did it today, and I got to tell you something. I feel amazing. You want to feel amazing? You want a better game, better life, better power? More confidence? Nothing was as good as this. GaryBrodsky.com, drop-down menu, webinars. Juniors, you're hearing it right now, so you don't have to worry about the text coming to you late. It's there. Okay, let's get a couple last questions because I'm enjoying this so. And for all my friends out there who appreciated this, one more time. My Sherry. See, Stevie Wonder doesn't watch the show. It's a joke in there, right? Eddie Murphy to that. Yeah, all right. People are signing up for that webinar. Oh, come on. It's like it's a refillable can. But there's so much to cover in life. Most guys have yeast infections. Seriously, we'll talk about that another time. But I'm saying, girl in college again. This other girl I know, she enjoys my compliments, but she has a boyfriend. We connect really well. What do I say to avoid the friend zone without compromising the relationship if she doesn't want me to hook up? Again, if she doesn't want, okay? It's not what she wants. You better learn alpha up, and it's what you want. You want to powerize yourself? It's out there. GaryRoss.com. Yeah, I know it's going to offend people. Charles Manson, audio. He knew how to get women to do what he wanted. It was his rules. I'm not saying I'm promoting him or whatever, but his stuff worked. And we learn in life from what works. If we were at war, even if it was a general that beat the crap out of us in a couple of battles, we want to learn his techniques because we want to win. We're here not to just get phone numbers and not to get a text. We're here to win. We're here to conquer and take over. Anything that we try in life. Not to feel sorry for ourselves, whatever. We're here to win. We are here to conquer. We are here for the victory and joy. There is no substitute for victory. None. I hope you got the point. Anybody else have any questions? Otherwise, we're hitting the end of the show. But I'll take questions all night if there are questions out there. Girl in college again. Girls at Ivy League don't have a lot of time. How do I build rapport quickly to get in and get out? Is a seduction make you move at GaryBrodsky.com. Everything you need to know. They'll cut classes for you. They'll quit school for you. You got to realize you have the power. You have the power. That's it. Go to GaryBrodsky.com. You need it. Question about popular movies. You sure you typed enough stuff here? I'm trying to find my glasses. I said the word trying. Still trying. Oh, by the way, this is my favorite knife. This is my carry knife. does a job. Always invest a good piece of steel. All right, no glasses. I'll read it out loud, the best I can. Gary, great show. Hey, thanks. As always, I wanted to ask you about something I've noticed. For some years now, most of the top movies at the box office are either cartoons about superheroes or others made from overgrown children. Why is that? It can't be only children going to see them, or they wouldn't be big money makers. So I wanted adults. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble reading this. Time to break out. The Tool. Okay. Back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, sophisticated movies with great stories were the most popular. I have the theory that this kind of entertainment is promoted to dull the minds of adults. It's not a theory, it's a fact. So they don't have to think to watch it. In fact, are encouraged to think like children to enjoy it. Adults also with political correctness love ideas. P.S. I would love to see Donald Trump become president. It could drive the liberals insane. He could make the U.S. what it used to be. I agree with you on every point. Every point. Every point. The less thinking, the happier they are. Look at Common Core. They want to bury you. Since school started, not just recently, since school started, where it's just been amped up a lot, they've been trying to dumb down people. They put bells in school. You know why they put bells in school? Because factories use bells, and they just the best student will become a mediocre worker for somebody else. That's all I have to say about that. And try finding a job today with 40% unemployment rate. I don't care what the numbers say. I know the real deal. And thank you for such a good question, by the way. Hey, Gary. I have been with you several years. So my old pal Juniors, by the way. And I started with you with my confidence was very low. And now because of your products, I have been hitting on women everywhere I go. And this week, a gangster broad, I hit on her and now wants to marry me after an offer. I can't and I'll refuse. Keep you posted. I do like the attention. Okay, I got to talk about Junior Sawada. This is a great man. A proud, powerful, good man. I wish I could get, every time he used to have a call-in show, this guy made the show. He started out with no confidence. He's got women left, right, center. He's got 3 cell phones for 1 girl. It works. The stuff works. You know, if anybody has any comments about my stuff as opposed to the other stuff, I'll stay here all night and listen to it. Because I'm just so amazed at how bad these guys are. They're so bad, and I invest money in this stuff. I invest money in this stuff to hear the other guys. And I'll tell you something. If they want to make comedy illegal, they should start with these other guys that call themselves PUAs. They're fucking jerk-offs. I tell them, they're jerk-offs. Come on my show. We'll set up a special webinar. I'll fucking debate you. And you know what they say? My girlfriend won't let me. They don't have girlfriends. Okay, here's another question. Love your show. Hey, how can you not? Okay. So I'm going to go a minute over time. I don't know why the show seems like it's going slow and fast at the same time. But, yeah, let's get a last question in while I enjoy my soda. Soda makes you fat and you can't build muscle. My ass. Okay? That's bigger than my head. From DHEA. That's it. 1 product. But you got to work out. Guys don't want to do the work today. 4 sets of 8 curls. Once a week. Big arms. Okay? Products to buy. I like that question. What products do you sell? Do you recommend for someone who just needs to build assertiveness? total confidence with women, how to talk to women, and for you, the texting game. You'll be texting her pants off. Guaranteed. If you know how to text right, I don't like texting, I'm not for texting, but if you text right, it's still going to work. So, those will really change. Anything is all about confidence, because what confidence is, a better way to put it, what looks are to men. We go, wow, she's hot, she's hot, she's hot. How does a guy appear hot? He appears confident, he appears hot to any woman. Any woman, just by your appearance and by the way you speak. And it's all there on the orders I just recommended. Anybody else have any recommendations? Let's help this gentleman out. I knew we'd run out of Flint. Got one more out of it. Don't waste too much batteries, can't do it. These don't work on batteries. Okay. The DHEA for muscles. What do you sell or recommend for intelligence? Okay. I recommend a lot of stuff. One, first of all, DHEA will help a lot with that. Because when you don't have the stress and you're feeling alpha, you're going to act alpha. Helps out in a lot of areas. For intelligence, well, books, any book. But on my site, for intelligence, we got Alpha Boomai. We've got one of the best products ever for intelligence, Supernatural Ormes. Ormus is a monoatomic. It will boost your intelligence up to the point where people are going to actually become annoying to you. And that doesn't sell that much. Funny story about that. But however, anybody who's ever bought it will rebuy it every month. It's that good. They can't live without it. And the gold, the blood gold or the alpha gold, it works. And you just navigate around. Why? Because gold is a conductor. It's when you have gold in your body. And I didn't invent gold. Moses did. Okay, he knew what he was doing. You have a better connection. When you have a better connection, you think better. Okay, what is more powerful, writing on water or talking to it? Will it work if I write one word, but say another statement? No, got to stick, with talking to water works. Proven by Dr. Tsurumoto, David Icke, and a whole bunch of other guys that they thought were nuts. But it's proven. The science is right there. You can YouTube it. Talking to water. I don't have to explain it. I've explained it enough. But YouTube it. Okay, my closing statements. Unless there's more questions. I'm going to finish my soda, having a cigarette here with my friends, huh? Also, let me recommend How You Doing. It's a great audio because it's all about dealing from strength. And how to be cool, whoa, that's giving away the house on that one. Okay, again, I'm inviting you all to tomorrow night's webinar where you will leave, no matter how good you are, better. And on that note, I'm going to finish the cigarette and then we're going to cut out of here. All right, let's get some more questions in. Come on, you got a few minutes going. Today feels like Saturday for some unknown reason. All right, I guess that's about it. Everybody, thank you so much for joining. Hope to see you out there somewhere. Hit up the site, GaryBrodsky.com. And, yeah, it's... waiting for the best chant here. Bless you all. Peace, joy, prosperity, and all the good things in life that you want, you shall have. I have said it, and it is so. And thank you for watching.